cloud security fundamentals refer to the core principles and practices that organizations should follow to protect their data, applications, and infrastructure when using cloud computing services. Cloud security is a critical aspect of modern IT operations because cloud environments are susceptible to various security threats and vulnerabilities. Here are some key fundamentals of cloud security. 1. Data encryption. Encrypt data both in transit and at rest. In transit, use protocols like HTTPS and VPNs. At rest, data should be encrypted using encryption keys controlled by the user. 2. Identity and access management. IAM. Implement strong IAM policies to control who can access your cloud resources and what they can do. Use multi-factor authentication (MFA) to add an extra layer of security to user accounts. 3. Security groups and network segmentation. Use security groups or firewalls to restrict network traffic between resources. Implement proper network segmentation to isolate sensitive data from less sensitive data. 4. Regular patching and updates. Keep all cloud resources and software up to date with the latest security patches. Vulnerabilities in outdated software can be exploited by attackers. 5. Logging and monitoring. Implement comprehensive logging and monitoring of all cloud activities. Use tools like CloudWatch, Azure Monitor, or Google Cloud Monitoring to detect suspicious activity and potential security breaches. 6. Incident response plan. Develop an incident response plan that outlines the steps to take in case of a security incident. This should include communication procedures, investigation processes, and a strategy for containing and mitigating the incident. 7. Data backup and recovery. Regularly backup critical data and ensure that recovery processes are tested. In the event of data loss or a cyber attack, having a reliable backup can save your organization from significant downtime and data loss. 8. Compliance and regulations. Understand and adhere to industry-specific regulations and compliance standards, e.g., GDPR, HIPAA, PCI DSS, when storing and processing data in the cloud. 9. Vendor security. Assess the security practices of your cloud service provider. Ensure they have robust security measures in place and understand their shared responsibility model for security. 10. Employee training. Train your employees in cloud security best practices. Human error is a common cause of security breaches, so educating your staff is crucial. 11. Zero Trust security. Implement a zero trust security model, where trust is never assumed, and verification is required from anyone trying to access resources in the cloud. 12. Security audits and penetration testing. Regularly conduct security audits and penetration testing to identify vulnerabilities in your cloud environment before attackers can exploit them. 13. Data loss prevention. DLP. Implement DLP tools and policies to prevent the unauthorized sharing or leakage of sensitive data. 14. Container security. If using containerization technologies like Docker or Kubernetes, apply container-specific security practices to ensure the security of containerized applications. 15. Serverless security. For serverless computing, focus on security at the code and function level, and configure appropriate access controls for serverless resources. Remember that cloud security is an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring, updates, and adaptation to emerging threats. It's important to stay informed about the latest security practices and technologies to protect your cloud-based assets effectively. If you have not subscribed to this channel till now, you may subscribe now to get the valuable cybersecurity insights, and for notification click on bell icon shown below. In the channel, I'll guide you on how to perform a cloud security assessment for any cloud service. Open your Google Chrome browser and search for CSA Star on Google. You'll see a screen like this. Click on the link that says Cloud Security Alliance.org. This is a trusted method for assessing the security of cloud services that's accepted worldwide. When you do this assessment through a third party and earn accreditation on CSA Star, your customers will trust you more with their cloud information. Step 1. You will see the screen of CSA Star website like this shown here. Once you reach in this website, search for CCM 4.0. Step 2. You will see the CCM link as shown here in the screen. Now I am sure you will be able to download the CCM 4.0 matrix from this site. Try yourself analyzing the CCM 4.0 matrix. If you face any problem how to use this CCM in your environment, you may connect to RateCISO to guide you how you can assess in your organization's context. Let me take you to some other fundamentals and use cases of cloud security. Stay till the end of this video. Just a reminder, if you have not subscribed to this channel till now, kindly subscribe to RateCISO now. The Cloud Security Alliance (CSA) Cloud Controls Matrix (CCM) is a set of security controls and best practices designed to help organizations assess the security posture of their cloud service providers (CSPs) and ensure that their cloud deployments meet specific security requirements. Using the CCM provides several benefits. 1. Comprehensive framework. The CCM offers a comprehensive framework of cloud security controls and guidance, covering a wide range of security domains. It helps organizations address various security aspects in their cloud deployments. 2. Alignment with industry standards. The CCM aligns with other industry standards and frameworks, such as ISO 27001, NIST, and CSA's own cloud security guidance. This alignment facilitates compliance efforts and helps organizations meet regulatory requirements. 3. Risk assessment. By utilizing the CCM, organizations can conduct thorough risk assessments of their cloud deployments. They can identify potential security gaps and vulnerabilities in their CSP's offerings and make informed decisions to mitigate those risks. 4. Third-party assessment. The CCM enables organizations to assess the security posture of their CSPs. This is particularly valuable when selecting a CSP or when conducting ongoing security reviews of existing providers. It helps organizations make informed decisions about the security capabilities of their cloud partners. 5. Customization. Organizations can tailor the CCM to their specific needs and requirements. They can select and prioritize controls based on their risk profile, compliance needs, and the nature of their cloud deployments. This customization ensures that security efforts are aligned with business objectives. 6. Vendor accountability. By using the CCM, organizations can hold their CSPs accountable for meeting specific security requirements. This promotes transparency and encourages CSPs to continually improve their security offerings. 7. Security benchmarking. The CCM allows organizations to benchmark their security practices against industry best practices. It provides a structured way to measure the effectiveness of security controls and make improvements where necessary. 8. Improved security posture. Implementing the controls and recommendations from the CCM can enhance an organization's overall security posture in the cloud. This, in turn, reduces the likelihood of security incidents and data breaches. 9. Simplified auditing and compliance. The CCM can simplify the auditing and compliance process by providing a predefined set of controls and documentation that auditors can use to assess security. This can save time and resources during compliance assessments. 10. Education and awareness. The CCM can be a valuable educational resource for organizations looking to understand cloud security best practices. It can help security professionals and decision-makers gain a deeper understanding of cloud security principles and risks. 11. Continuous improvement. Organizations can use the CCM as a tool for continuous improvement in cloud security. They can periodically assess their compliance with controls, update their security measures, and adapt to evolving threats and technologies. In summary, the Cloud Controls Matrix (CCM) is a valuable resource for organizations seeking to enhance their cloud security. It provides a structured approach to evaluating and improving cloud security, offers customization options, and helps organizations make informed decisions about their cloud service providers. By leveraging the CCM, organizations can strengthen their cloud security posture and reduce security-related risks. Use case: Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) implementation in a healthcare organization. Background: Healthcare Co. is a large healthcare organization that stores sensitive patient data in the cloud. They are concerned about the security and compliance of their cloud infrastructure and are looking for a way to assess and improve their cloud security posture. Implementation of CCM. Phase 1 Assessment. Healthcare Co. decides to implement the Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) as a framework to evaluate their cloud security controls and compliance. They begin by conducting a comprehensive assessment of their cloud environment using the CCM controls and guidelines. Benefit 1: Comprehensive evaluation. The CCM helps Healthcare Co. conduct a thorough assessment of their cloud security. They identify gaps and vulnerabilities in their cloud infrastructure. Phase 2 Remediation. After the assessment, Healthcare Co. works on remediation efforts to address the security gaps and align with the CCM recommendations. They prioritize control implementation based on the severity of risks identified during the assessment. Benefit 2, Risk mitigation. As Healthcare Co. addresses security weaknesses, they significantly reduce the risk of data breaches and potential regulatory non-compliance. Phase 3, Vendor assessment. Healthcare Co. uses the CCM to assess their cloud service providers, CSPs, for compliance with the security controls. This helps them evaluate whether their CSPs meet the required security standards. Benefit 3, Vendor accountability. The CCM enables Healthcare Co. to hold their CSPs accountable for security. They can make informed decisions about continuing or terminating contracts based on the CSP's security capabilities. Phase 4, Compliance and auditing. Healthcare Co.'s compliance team uses the CCM as a foundation for their compliance efforts, aligning it with industry regulations like HIPAA. Auditors find it easier to assess Healthcare Co.'s cloud security practices using the predefined CCM controls. Benefit 4, Simplified auditing. Auditing processes become more efficient, and Healthcare Co. achieves a higher level of compliance with regulatory requirements. Phase 5, Continuous improvement. Healthcare Co. continues to monitor and assess their cloud security using the CCM. They use it as a tool for continuous improvement, periodically updating their controls to address evolving threats. Benefit number 5, Enhanced security posture. Over time, Healthcare Co.'s cloud security posture improves significantly. They experience fewer security incidents and data breaches, which bolsters their reputation and patient trust. Post-CCM implementation benefits. 1. Stronger security. Healthcare Co.'s cloud security posture is significantly enhanced, reducing the risk of data breaches and cyber attacks. 2. Compliance. The organization achieves and maintains a high level of compliance with industry-specific regulations like HIPAA, thanks to the alignment of CCM controls with these standards. 3. Vendor accountability. Healthcare Co. can confidently select and retain CSPs based on their ability to meet the CCM controls, ensuring that they work with secure cloud partners. For efficient auditing and compliance processes become more streamlined and less resource-intensive due to the use of CCM controls, saving time and resources. 5. Continuous improvement. Healthcare Co. continually adapts to new threats and security technologies, ensuring that their cloud security remains effective in the face of evolving challenges. In this use case, the implementation of the Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) led to a significant improvement in Healthcare Co.'s cloud security posture, regulatory compliance, and overall operational efficiency. The organization was better prepared to protect sensitive patient data and maintain the trust of their stakeholders. Use case: IT service provider enhancing security posture with Cloud Control Matrix (CCM). Background: XYZ IT Services is a prominent IT service provider that offers a range of cloud-based services to its clients, including cloud hosting, managed IT services, and data analytics solutions. In an increasingly competitive market, XYZ IT Services recognizes the critical importance of security and compliance to retain and attract clients. Implementation of CCM. Phase 1, Security assessment. XYZ IT Services decides to leverage the Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) to assess its internal cloud infrastructure and services. They initiate a comprehensive security assessment using the CCM controls and guidelines. Benefit 1, Thorough assessment. The CCM helps XYZ IT Services conduct a rigorous evaluation of their cloud security practices, identifying vulnerabilities and gaps in their infrastructure. Phase 2, Remediation and control implementation. After the initial assessment, XYZ IT Services focuses on remediation efforts to address the identified security gaps. They prioritize control implementation based on the risks identified during the assessment. Benefit 2, Risk mitigation. As XYZ IT Services addresses security weaknesses, they reduce the risk of data breaches, service disruptions, and potential legal consequences. Phase 3, Client assurance. To differentiate themselves from competitors, XYZ IT Services decides to share their adherence to CCM-based security practices with existing and potential clients. They create detailed reports showcasing their compliance with CCM controls. Benefit 3. Client trust and attraction. The transparent demonstration of security measures aligned with the CCM instills trust among clients. It becomes a selling point for the company, attracting new clients concerned about cloud security. Phase 4. Vendor assessment. XYZ IT Services extends the use of CCM to assess the security practices of their cloud service providers, CSPs. This assessment helps them evaluate whether their CSPs meet the required security standards. Benefit 4. Vendor accountability. The CCM enables XYZ IT Services to hold their CSPs accountable for security. They can make informed decisions about continuing or terminating contracts based on the CSP's security capabilities. Phase 5. Compliance and auditing streamlining. XYZ IT Services aligns the CCM controls with industry-specific regulations, such as GDPR and ISO 27001. Auditors find it easier to assess the company's cloud security practices using the predefined CCM controls. Benefit 5. Simplified auditing and compliance. Auditing processes become more efficient, and XYZ IT Services achieves a higher level of compliance with regulatory requirements, simplifying the business's expansion into international markets. Post-CCM implementation benefits. 1. Enhanced security. XYZ IT Services significantly improves its cloud security posture, reducing the likelihood of security incidents and data breaches. 2. Client trust. Clients have greater confidence in XYZ IT Services security practices, leading to increased client retention and new client acquisition. 3. Vendor accountability. The company ensures that their CSPs meet the security standards outlined by the CCM, minimizing third-party security risks. 4. Efficient auditing. Auditing and compliance processes are streamlined, resulting in cost savings and reduced administrative burden. 5. The global expansion. The alignment of CCM controls with international regulations facilitates the company's expansion into new markets. In this use case, the implementation of the Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) enables XYZ IT Services to enhance its security posture, gain a competitive edge through transparent security practices, and streamline auditing and compliance processes. It also helps them ensure the security of their cloud service providers, ultimately leading to improved client trust and business growth. To get next video on cloud security, subscribe and get notified with clicking on the bell icon. Use case: banking institution enhancing security posture with Cloud Control Matrix (CCM). Background: Global Bank Corp is a large international banking institution that operates in multiple countries, serving millions of customers. To maintain customer trust and meet strict regulatory requirements in the ever-evolving financial industry, Global Bank Corp recognizes the importance of robust cloud security practices. Implementation of CCM. Phase 1: Security Assessment. Global Bank Corp decides to employ the Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) to assess the security of its cloud infrastructure and services. They initiate a comprehensive security assessment using the CCM controls and guidelines. Benefit 1: Thorough assessment. The CCM enables Global Bank Corp to conduct a rigorous evaluation of their cloud security practices, pinpointing vulnerabilities and gaps in their infrastructure. Phase 2: Remediation and Control Implementation ***. Following the initial assessment, Global Bank Corp focuses on remediation efforts to address identified security gaps. They prioritize control implementation based on the risks identified during the assessment. Benefit 2: Risk mitigation. By addressing security weaknesses, the bank significantly reduces the risk of data breaches, financial losses, and potential regulatory fines. Phase 3: Regulatory compliance. To meet regulatory requirements, Global Bank Corp aligns the CCM controls with industry-specific regulations, such as Basel III and local financial regulatory standards. They use the CCM as a framework to demonstrate compliance with these regulations to regulators and auditors. Benefit 3: Regulatory compliance assurance. The CCM facilitates the bank's compliance efforts, ensuring that it meets stringent financial industry regulations. This, in turn, mitigates legal risks and regulatory penalties. Phase 4: Vendor assessment. Global Bank Corp extends the use of CCM to assess the security practices of its cloud service providers, CSPs. This assessment helps them evaluate whether their CSPs meet the required security standards. Benefit 4. Vendor accountability. The CCM allows Global Bank Corp to hold their CSPs accountable for security, ensuring that their partners align with their stringent security standards. Phase 5. Security communication. The bank proactively communicates its adherence to CCM-based security practices to its customers and stakeholders. They create detailed reports and statements about their cloud security posture to build trust and transparency. Benefit 5. Stakeholder trust. Demonstrating adherence to CCM controls enhances customer trust and confidence in Global Bank Corp's commitment to secure their financial data. Post-CCM implementation benefits. 1. Enhanced security. Global Bank Corp significantly strengthens its cloud security posture, reducing the risk of data breaches and financial fraud. 2. Regulatory compliance. The bank consistently meets and exceeds regulatory requirements, which are critical for the financial industry. 3. Vendor accountability. The CCM ensures that CSPs align with the bank's stringent security standards, minimizing third-party security risks. 4. Stakeholder trust. Customers and stakeholders have greater confidence in the bank's security practices, contributing to customer retention and attracting new clients. 5. Efficient auditing. Auditing and compliance processes are streamlined, resulting in cost savings and reduced administrative burden. 6. Competitive advantage. Global Bank Corp gains a competitive edge by transparently showcasing its security practices, attracting security-conscious clients. In this use case, the implementation of the Cloud Control Matrix (CCM) enables Global Bank Corp to enhance its security posture, meet regulatory requirements, ensure vendor accountability, and build trust with customers and stakeholders. These benefits contribute to the bank's continued success and competitive advantage in the banking industry.